Let's go.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to the Sportsload, another great episode of it. I'm your
Week
boy, Jah.
5.
Exactly. And I'm with my boy, GPS, Garrett Paul Smith. Yeah, hi, Garrett. How's week?
Yeah, hi.
Week 5 doing
Let's
for
go,
you?
baby.
All right, dial
Jets
it back.
week.
Take it easy.
Jets
Take
week.
it easy.
Not to rub it in anyone's face, but
It's the Broncos. It's the Broncos.
Yeah, let's chill. Dial that back.
Oh, man. The best part of that game, other than you guys actually winning, was the way Sean Payton got into Russell Wilson
At the end of the game. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's like,
was so
he's looking
good.
like, hey, what the fuck, bro? What
Yeah.
happened?
Oh, it was such a sloppy game though. They played so bad, but
Yeah. Not gonna lie, the game did put me to sleep. I crashed by halftime, and I caught it just in time in the fourth quarter. That was the only game I kind of missed. Right, it was just too slow.
that's the only
It was
game
like
I actually watched. So yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I caught most of the games. I actually forgot about let's talk about this one, the first game, the 11 o'clock in the morning game. Jaguar in London.
Surprising upset, actually.
Is it an upset? I didn't find it as an upset. The Jaguars are a good team.
I thought the Bills were a much better team than the Jaguars.
I'll say this. I think this is what happened. They were so pumped up for that that Miami game last week. They wasn't into it, bro. They probably touched down on Wednesday to London, and
Yeah, they usually get in early.
Yeah, Jacksonville was
The Jags
there.
were already there.
Yeah, so they had the advantage. So I think it was just a mixture of jet lag, not pumped up for the game. It is Jacksonville. It is the Jaguars, but not a bad team. They're a playoff team still. So
I guess they were last year. Yeah.
Yeah, but let me tell you what happened, dude. 5 carries for James Cook, bro. Are you serious right now? 5
Negative
carries?
4 yards as well.
Yeah, he didn't run. They didn't run the ball.
They really didn't, actually.
No.
Allen had the most yards and carries.
Yeah, dude, you're throwing the ball too much. They're not balanced. They have to be balanced.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, also, your boy Gabe Davis, or maybe he's not your boy, but he had 100 yards and touchdown.
I think he had a touchdown in every game, right? So far.
I don't know, but he had one this game for sure.
Yeah, and Etienne had a big game. He's the reason why they just closed out the game. He was a closer.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah, I bet.
He was great.
Yeah. No, it was a good start to the game, to the day. It was a fun game to watch, and the crowd was in it. It's just something about overseas crowd. These guys get into it.
Yeah, they haven't seen NFL like we've seen it,
Nah,
they don't see it like
crazy.
we do because it goes on there late or early in the morning or really late at night.
Right,
So
but
it's
there's people out there.
Annoying to watch.
Oh yeah. And even for one good game to a weird game, I did not see the Saints blowing out the Patriots this way, man. I think Mac Jones is done.
Yeah, even Belichick was like, "Oh, we gotta restart.
Yeah,
back to the drawing board."
Yeah, and then he's gonna say, he still has him going into next week as a starting quarterback. This kid ain't it, bro.
Yeah, he's clearly on it.
He's
terrible.
He fucking regressed, bro. From his rookie season, it gets worse and worse.
He's like Sam Darnold, or
he's Daniel Jones without the money. He's Daniel Jones without the money.
At least they didn't pay him, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, he's not gonna get paid.
Patriots don't look good for once.
34 to zip, bro. They got spanked.
This is what, their third straight blowout or something?
Is it? I believe so, yeah.
I think it is, right?
The only game that was close was the Philly game, the first game. Who was the second game again?
They've got blown out by the Cowboys last week.
Yeah. Today.
And then today. And then, what was, I forgot their third game. Or their second, you're right, the second game.
I forgot too. I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter, but
yeah. I want to say I don't think they got blown out in the second game. I think they kept it close the first two.
They lost to the Dolphins. Lost to the Dolphins.
Was that a close one?
Yeah, it was kind of close. They only lost by a touchdown.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I think this kid just sucks. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, so it's 2 blowouts in a row, but still, that's not fantastic.
Not good. And 2 pick six in a row.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah, not good. Not good.
Do something with him, or just start Zappy or something.
Like, our Carson Wentz, you know what I mean? He's available for like a week and then he gets injured. You know what I mean? I got
that's
him.
true.
He could buy himself some time. I want to say though, like, not Jets games wasn't the boringest game. That goes to the Steelers versus the Ravens.
I watched the highlights of that. I thought it was pretty
bro.
interesting.
Yeah, the way it was a defensive game for sure, but Lamar, it was weird. It was a weird game because Zay Flowers was wide open and he tripped on his own feet.
Yeah, I saw that one in the highlights.
It's wild. Like, I don't understand what the hell. Like, there's left plays on the floor. That game should have been a blowout on paper. Like, it shouldn't even be that close. But
yeah,
the Ravens came out flat. They just looked flat.
The Steelers' offense actually looked decent for once.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's his best.
I mean, Kenny Pickett had his best performance.
Yeah, I think this is the best they're gonna get. Yeah, that's the best they're gonna be with that coordinator, bro.
George Pickens, 130 yards, 1 touchdown.
Yeah,
I mean,
not bad
for them. That's a great game. For them, I mean, this is nothing compared to like the Dolphins or something, but yeah.
Well, speaking of which, they see the beating they gave my team. Dude,
I watched the highlights of that one as well, and
bro, these guys there's no way they're that fast, bro. That team,
they are.
Like, I say this though, like, given I expected a gigantic blowout, but the Giants played tough to the fourth quarter.
The Giants played really great defense. They were on the ball.
Yeah, Thibodeau had a great game. O'Keefe played a good game.
Credit to the Giants defense there.
Yeah, they showed up. Giants defense. The offense is a problem. And that line, he got sacked 6-7 times today, and he ended up like getting injured in the fourth quarter. Looks like, I think he has an MRI tomorrow, but it looks like he could be fine. But yeah, you know what I mean? The offense looks very lethargic. It just looks slow. It looks bad, man. It looks really bad. There's no creativity.
The offense that was the issue.
Yeah, and the line is just bad, man. Like, you can't keep this guy up. And then when they actually are protecting him, he still can't make a play. Like,
so he's like Zach Wilson. He just holds onto the ball, or he just doesn't.
He doesn't know what he wants to do. And I think now the pressure is starting to get to him now. Like, now he has to live up to that contract, and I think that's also in his head. Could be. He just doesn't look right. Yeah, he don't look right, bro. That team, offensively, and it's been a theme for a while. They could actually get away with it last year because nobody expected much from them. But this year, everyone's
expecting him to be good. And the Giants did allow 7 sacks.
Yeah, 7 sacks, bro.
Giants won time of possession, but they messed up on third down efficiency.
Mm-hmm. It will be, and then dude, the penalties, man. The holding penalties. Dude, it was bad.
Y'all were actually tied in penalties for 6 apiece. So
how many yards? Who had more yards than penalties?
It doesn't say the yardage, but
dude,
you still had 6 penalties apiece.
And the thing is, too, like, we're not playing up to par. I know we're injured a lot too with Saquon there, but even if Saquon was down, I don't know what much he can do. Andrew Thomas is only one person. That whole line needs to play like Andrew Thomas. You know what I mean? And that weirdo Evan Neal, that piece of shit. I really wanted to do a rant on him. Yeah, I wanted to do a rant about it, but I would decide to be nice about it because I'm like, I'll sound like a hater. But dude.
Well, he's a hater, actually.
Yeah. He show up, bro. Just show up.
He has no right to be talking shit about the fans when he's playing like crap.
First of all, people pay to see you. People got to go to work the next day. Most people got to go to work the next day to come see you, and you give them this shit. You give them a nice turd to go to work the next day. That team should be embarrassed.
He should be ashamed.
They have more points away than they do at home by far.
Tua on his MVP campaign.
Oh yeah,
200 yards, 2 TDs.
Tua's the MVP for sure. Yeah, let's move on from the Giants. It pissed me the hell off today too. Like, just talking about Evan Neal, he just pisses me off.
Jets almost blew the game, but they managed to.
Yeah, well, Zach Wilson owes the defense like he was like them like dinner or something, a beer.
Yeah,
because
thankfully Russell Wilson was even worse than Zach.
Yeah, dude, I don't know that they're a mess. They're a mess. They could also be looking. They could also be looking for a quarterback themselves in a draft.
Yeah, Russell's not been doing it.
Yeah, but shout out to the Jets, man. You guys, I like seeing chaos, So it's nice.
It was a chaotic game.
Yeah,
it was like very back and forth.
Yeah, but I'm referring to Sean Payton and Russell Wilson. I love seeing where this is gonna go.
It's not going anywhere. They're gonna explode.
Yeah. Speaking of exploding, did you see what the 49ers did to the Cowboys?
Embarrassed them. You feel better with the Giants at least.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't feel bad at all. Look, I'm sad. I get what I thought they played better defensively this time. It wasn't a gigantic blowout. So, but nothing is more. Yeah, but nothing is more sweet than watching the Cowboys get a nice whooping. Yeah. The fact, I don't know where the hell they think they could be. They're in the same level as the 49ers, man. I'm telling you, man.
They're just
everybody not. It's Philly and Niners neck and neck pause, and then everybody else. The Detroit, maybe the Cowboys, everybody else. It's not even in the same realm.
It's true. George Kittle went off.
3 touchdowns.
And he only had 67 yards and
yeah, he didn't need it. He just got open.
All 3 catches were for touchdowns. Sam Darnold got a snap.
It was Sam Darnold got to play. I mean,
1 yard. Good for him.
And I was calling for Trey Lance, bro. I
heard the chance for Trey Lance. Yeah.
Yeah.
49ers wanted him in. Hilarious.
Oh man! And now
Cowboys brought back down to earth.
Yeah, good for them. I'm happy. And Dak is. I'd like to see Dak with his feelings now. Oh man! Next up, Bengals and Cardinals. Did you catch that one? Did you care?
I watched the highlights.
Jamar Chase went off. Finally,
Bengals looked like the Bengals finally.
Yeah, they looked like
Burrow didn't play bad.
And Jamar Chase finally got the ball thrown at him. Win-win.
Ran the ball.
Yeah, so let's hope this is something they can build on. I don't know. But the fact that the Ravens lost, I guess give them hope, give them a chance. This is the first win or the second win?
This is their second win. They're 2-3, like the Jets.
Okay, so they'll be fine. I think they'll figure it out. That team always figures. I can't count that team out.
Well, right now they're in last place because they have one more loss than the Browns at 2-2.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a tight race in that division for sure.
Yeah, it's very
we'll
tight.
See how it goes. Yeah, but it's gonna be exciting.
It's a game or two of each other.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting though for sure. Very exciting. Eagles Rams. Eagles. It was close. A close game, 23-14.
I watched the highlights of this one. This one was interesting.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts went off. He had a good game. I mean, threw a pick. Only 1 touchdown, right? Well, 2 touchdowns. 1 throwing, 1 receiving. I mean, one throwing, 1 rushing.
They did the tush push.
Yeah, that's starting to become like they're gonna get rid of that next year for sure.
They're gonna have to. Teams are gonna figure out how to defend it eventually.
Yeah,
I thought Cooper Kupp coming back for the Rams made them look competitive. Actually,
what did he do? Did he do anything? I didn't catch that game.
He did. He had 118 yards for 8 catches.
8 receptions, 118. Yeah, wow, not bad.
And Puka had a touchdown, 70 yards.
The problem was Jalen Hurts, went off for 303 yards, and AJ Brown went for 127 yards on 6 receptions.
Yeah.
So.
The problem is the Eagles' offense is way better than their defense. Mm-hmm. Even though they kept holding them to field goals for most of the time.
Yeah, look, the Rams,
especially in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the defense isn't dog shit. It's just they look old. They're older now.
Yeah,
they're old.
I think it could have been much worse. It could have been much worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
They could have had 2 more touchdowns on top of whatever they had, 17 they had to begin with. Yeah.
Easily. If you're telling me this kid went for 303 yards and he went, 26 for 38?
25 for 38, yeah.
Yeah, 25 for 38, and they only scored 23 points? I would have lost money on that one.
What? No way.
Yeah, fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah, but the Rams, I feel like the Rams defense did a great job, despite losing still. But
yeah, they just look old, but they're gonna be fine. I think with their record 2-3, they're in it.
Yeah, they're definitely in it. They're let's see,
they should be in 3rd place, right? They're probably tied with the Cardinals. Or does the Cardinals have
Actually, they're ahead of the Cardinals by 1. Yeah, they're in 3rd place, ahead of the Cardinals by 1 game.
Okay. Cardinals only won 1 game?
Yeah, 1-4.
Seahawks is number 2 though, right?
Yeah, 3-1.
Yeah,
They had a bye this week.
Yeah, and my favorite game my game of the day was pretty much Chiefs versus Vikings.
Oh, I watched the highlights of that one as well. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
For a while, actually.
I thought it would be a high scoring game though. I thought it would have been in the 40s with this one.
Yeah, I don't know. The Chiefs haven't been crazy offense.
No, the thing is that with the Chiefs, Mahomes does look sloppy now, but I think the issue is that the receivers aren't. They're not they're A1 receivers. You know what I mean? Like to make him look good. You know what I mean?
True.
Like
he has to work with nobodies.
Pretty much like practice.
I mean, just Kelsey was the only guy that's really like stands out.
Yep. Kelsey pulled a Willis Reed and got injured and came back with an ankle. Come back from his ankle.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and
came and scored touchdown. And he came back.
Yeah, Taylor Swift gave it a kiss and she was ready to go, baby.
I guess so. That must be what happened there.
Yeah, but it was a good game.
Rasheed Rice was a good pickup for me. Touchdown.
Nice, dude. But Jefferson.
I'm happy.
Jefferson only what? He got pulled a hammy.
Yeah, I think he got hurt. I saw he got hurt.
Yeah, man, messed up my points, but it's fine. It was bad. It was he wasn't there, and Kirk Cousins just pretty much relied on everyone else. And when your number one is gone,
had the big game this time. It was Addison's game.
Yeah, so not bad. I really wanted more out of it, but it was fine. I enjoyed the game overall. I just thought it
was very back
Jefferson
and forth,
would have
right? It was like one score
touchdown,
they score a touchdown.
And then it became a defensive game at the end. It was wild, pretty wild. Yeah,
Vikings at 1-4 though. They are falling behind. They're tied with the Bears right now.
Yeah, and that again, I think it's only one team. I think Detroit is just gonna run away with that division.
Yeah, Detroit's gonna run away. Packers play tomorrow night against the Raiders. So
we'll talk about that. Pick the winners on that one. But I don't know. I think I think it's Detroit's own to lose. I think only one team's gonna come out of that division.
It's gonna be Detroit,
Packers. I think Detroit's gonna run away with it, barring injury, of course. The team that looks good too, the Colts, man, they just resilient, man. They won't go away. Yeah, 23-16 and beat the Titans. The Titans are a horrible road team, bro. They just can't win on the road. Yeah, they can't win on the road. None of that. The Colts look good though. Like they shouldn't be this good.
And actually, Richardson got hurt, I believe.
Yeah, but Gordon Minshew, dude, he always finds a way.
He lives for like the backup.
Yeah, he is what a backup should be.
Every time he comes in the game, he's like, "All right, time to go off."
Yeah, I think he takes a sip of beer. He drinks beer and he's like, "All right, let's go. Let's do this."
Time to go off.
Yeah, he's good. Like he should be the highest paid backup for sure. Yeah. Like that guy, he's a legit backup. You can rely on a guy like that. Like you could take a play off or two. This guy got it. You know what I mean? And then this guy gets injured, Richardson gets injured, and he shows up, and they end up winning the game. Which tells you a lot about it. Yeah, but I didn't think he was gonna do anything anyway. Because
they eased him into it.
Yeah, pause. But yeah, the Zach Moss, right? Zach Moss went off, right? He had a big
Zach
game.
Moss had a big game, 165 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that team is good, man.
7 yards per carry, pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good team, man. It's fun, and they're fun to watch. They're very fun to watch. This team, there's no like laying down with them. Pause. But the Tennessee scares me a little bit because I don't know. I can't. 1 minute they look good. They're so inconsistent. One minute they look good, and next minute they go really
flat.
bad.
It's like every other week it seems like they're like either really good or they're just flat. Like
you'll see them beat a good team, and then they'll stoop down and play to their opponent's level and lose.
It seems like they don't have many wide receivers. Just have Hopkins, and that's about it. Like
he went off today. He had a
the
good
rest
game.
of he had 140 yards, 8 catches.
Yeah, he needs help. But
their wide receivers are just kind of weak, and Tannehill's not exactly, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning out there.
Not Eli. Yeah,
he's not creating plays like them. Not Eli. He's not.
Yeah,
he's not even Tua. I would say he's not. He's not him.
He's not at all. No, kind not at all. You're right.
Mediocre.
Yeah, and
at best.
Like that team is like there should. I don't like if you said if I just close my eyes and think of Tennessee, I was like, I don't know what to think about them. I don't know.
I think of like the Jeff Fisher era where they're just like 8-8, 500 around 500.
Yeah, they just. I think that's
or 8-9 or 9-8, whatever you want to say, because more games out. But
yeah, but I think you're right. Like that's the vibe I'm getting. Average. You nailed it with that. Yeah, we're like in the middle.
Just an average, just kind of like
whatever. They're around.
They're
moderate. This is moderate. Do we even care about Lions beating the shit out of the Panthers? That was nothing.
No. Panthers 0-5. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. Yep. And
rookie quarterback.
Falcons, yeah, but he looks good. I think he's fine. You can see he's getting better.
It's their defense, I think.
Yeah, and he doesn't. Oh, and then line is dog shit too. And they don't have Thielen as your number one receiver. He's like over 30 years old. Like, come on, man. Like they need more pieces around him. I'll reserve judgment on this kid. Like depending on what they do next year.
Yeah, we'll see. You got to give him at least 2 years to bet in.
Yeah, because they need a line. They need wide receivers. They got some work to do in Carolina. So this is not shocking. Texans almost squeaked out a win and beat the Falcons, but they couldn't. Falcons came back with a late field goal. Good game, good defensive game.
I didn't see this
Texas,
one,
man, dude, this kid is the rookie of the year for sure.
You think so? Over
yes, over Bijan.
Over Bijan.
Yeah. He had a good game, right? He had a receiving touchdown, right?
All right, here it is.
I believe he had a receiving touchdown.
Well, let me check.
He only had 46 yards on the carry. Yeah. The verdict is out on this Ritter kid, man. I can't read him.
I don't know. He had a good game this week, but last week he had a bad game. So
he's also giving me like Tannehill vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know if he's
he did have Robinson did have a receiving touchdown.
Yeah, this Ritter kid, he's like very pedestrian to me. Is he a placeholder? Do they know what they're doing with this kid?
I have no idea. I think I heard that Falcons fans kind of want him out, but I don't really know.
Yeah.
Who's their backup? I don't even know.
No, I don't even know. I don't know what happened to. Is Mariota still in the league?
Yeah, I think he's with someone else though.
But CJ Stroud, he had a good game. 20 for 35, 249, 1 touchdown. Yeah, he's definitely this kid is it, man. I think they definitely got their quarterback for sure.
Oh yeah, they don't really have anybody else. They have Tyler Hinkey and Logan Woodside as their other quarterbacks.
Yeah, but Tyler Hinkey was a winner in Washington, dog. He got a little raw deal. I guess he had a shitty year last year, though. That'll do it to you.
That's not. They're not really like flashy options to pop in there.
No. Nope.
So I think that's why they're sticking with Ritter.
That makes sense, I guess. That team is. I don't know. The Falcons came out hot, and then now they look like they're coming back down to earth. And the Texans,
Stroud's been playing his ass off, though.
Who?
Stroud, the rookie quarterback for Texas.
Dude, just keep playing like this every game. You're gonna be in the rookie of the year for sure.
You can beat out Robinson probably.
Yeah. Because running backs always they'll break down in the league as the season goes. So
like he's gonna give you, and then
or they'll give you pedestrian. Yeah, he'll have like just like early in the season he was getting like over 100 yards every game. Today he gives you 46 yards.
Yeah,
I mean this kid's gonna give you at least 250 yards every game. So you know what you're gonna get, and he's not throwing the ball he's not because Bryce Young throws a lot of picks. He has a lot of interceptions, which I expect from a rookie quarterback. This kid doesn't throw a lot of picks. CJ Stroud at all.
He throws barely any picks, I think.
He's a good game manager, man. I like this kid, man. Pause. That came out wrong.
But there's a reason why. I think there's a reason why he's the number one pick, though, right? Like he obviously was more polished.
Yeah, he's than the other kid,
quarterbacks. Yeah. Of course, Ohio State helps him a little bit, but
which is weird because Ohio State quarterbacks don't usually pan out.
Yeah, they've been known not to, but sometimes they do.
Yeah, they'll give you. Go ahead.
Stroud has not thrown a pick yet this year. He has 7 touchdowns and no picks. Yep.
Wow.
And he has. Let's see. Yeah, he's been doing really well. Let's see, what's his completion rate?
That's wild.
Oh, it doesn't say.
That is wild.
1,400 yards already. Yeah,
come on, man. That's
really well.
It's good, bro. Like, come on. I don't know, man. I like what he's
Gotta
doing.
respect his game.
He's not.
Yeah, he's gonna be decent. I think he's gonna be good.
Nah, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think he's gonna be star status, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be a Joe Burrow
he's gonna be in that mix
or something like that. He's gonna be like that in there.
Yeah.
I
want to actually watch a whole game of him, his team, and how he plays.
The Giants play him?
I don't know. Probably. I don't think they played him this year.
I don't know if the Jets play them either. I don't think so.
It's very, very interesting. But I like what they're doing. That team's going in the right track. They were in this game. They're gonna be fine. I think the Deshaun Watson thing is gonna pan out for him, for that team, for that organization. They just can't keep alternating coaches. They need to keep the coach.
Well, with good quarterback play, it'll be easier to keep the coach. Right?
Yeah,
because
but
more consistent winning.
Yeah, but you know how that organization is famous for, like, every year getting a new head coach.
Because they always suck. Usually, that's the reason.
Yeah, but you have to build. Like, the coach got to build on something. You're giving them nothing to build on. You don't have a quarterback till now. You know,
now they have the quarterback, so they can build around him and rebuild.
It just like this team don't even seem like they need a offensive line. They need a wide receiver.
Yeah, that seems to be what they're missing.
Yep, and do we want to talk about the Thursday game, Bears versus Commanders? The Bears got their first dub.
Justin Fields actually looked decent. I mean,
he looked he looked good. DJ Moore helped.
He didn't make a lot of mistakes. I believe he didn't throw any picks.
No, he didn't throw any picks. He played very well.
Yeah, he actually looked respectable.
Yeah, and now again, these are things you can build on. Like he could 4 touchdowns too, bro. And DJ Moore had the Jerry Rice day. He again, it's all about consistency with that team. The defense is terrible. But if he can just be consistent and grow with it and keep growing and getting better, calm down with the turnovers, ease up on the emotions, trust your wide receivers, you know what I mean? And the line has to protect them better. But if they play like this every game, they could just make some noise next year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the Commanders' defense kind of let them down a little bit.
Yeah, I was shocked by the way Commanders play.
They usually play better than that, and they didn't play that good.
Yeah, the Commanders.
And Sam Howell he did a lot, but he couldn't do enough.
Yeah, and I don't think he's the kind of guy that you need to could bring you back yet. He's not the guy that's gonna give you the game-winning drives and motivate.
He's more of a Ryan Tannehill type guy.
Yeah, he's just you can't. He's more
of a
he's a
insult
coach.
The man, but
you're on it. You've been on him a lot, bro. What's going on? What did he do to you?
I don't know, but anyway.
But
Ryan Tannehill is mid.
Yeah, but I think this kid, he just needs to be, he's a coach. He's a system quarterback. That's what I meant to say. He's a systems quarterback. Whereas, all the great, like Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, these guys can wing it. They'll throw 4 picks, but they get that 1 touchdown and a W. That's a great day for them. You know what I mean? So, this guy, you got to control him. So I think the defense is what really let him down.
Yeah, the defense let him down.
The line is, you have a great line like that. They shouldn't be losing games like this, giving up 40 points. So it was disappointing, but I still think Washington is on the trajectory is up for them.
Yeah, I think they're going to be okay in the long run.
Yeah, I think again they
have good players around them.
Yeah, the corners is kind of iffy, but pretty much the line and the linebackers is fine. The offense, again, it's a work in progress. We'll see how it goes. I don't know exactly. To me, I personally think they need a legit number 1 receiver like that.
They need one of those guys to step up.
Yeah, because those guys look like they're not bad receivers. They're like I would love to have them
Like Curtis
on my team.
Samuel or Josh
Yeah,
Dotson. They're all
Josh Dodson.
pretty.
Yeah, McLaren is a good wide receiver too.
They're all good, I think.
And
It's just one of them needs to
yeah,
step up and be that number one.
that go-to. Yeah, there's just a bunch of like who day is it today?
Second bunch of second receivers, and no one wants to be one.
Yeah, it's like the whole Spider-Man meme where they're all pointing at each other.
Yeah, they're all
gonna be number
like,
one.
You.
Who's number one today? So I think the trajectory is going to be up for them. They'll be fine. Even if they don't make the playoffs, I think they're going to have it has to be like a dramatic tanking type stuff going on for them to suck to go any worse than everybody else in their division.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So I don't know. They'll figure it out. Tomorrow's game, Monday night, we got Green Bay and the Raiders.
The Raiders.
This
is going to be an interesting game. I feel like it's two teams that are pretty similar.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
In terms of where they
Jimmy
are.
Playing tomorrow?
I
think he's playing tomorrow. Yeah, because he came out of concussion protocol. Yeah. Run the ball. Just run the ball, bro. Josh Jacobs, run with Jacobs, bro. On that defense, you can run on that defense, bro.
Yeah, I think the Raiders need to win more, but
yeah,
I could also see the Packers winning it too.
Yeah, I'd say a must win for both. But if I had to pick one, I'll agree with you. The Raiders definitely, because you want to keep up with that weak division all of a sudden. It's pretty much, it might just be a 2-man race now. It might just be the Chargers and the Chiefs. My problem my problem is the Chiefs. I can't trust the Chargers, bro. Like they've been
very inconsistent.
Yeah, and
they're on a bye this week, but
and if
the Raiders win, there'll be 2 wins apiece, Chargers and Raiders.
Yeah, so this is a must-win for the Raiders.
Yeah,
for sure.
They need to win, and the Packers. They also need to win because, they're in second right now. But if they lose a game, they're only going to be further behind the Bears. So it's not.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but it's the Lions, man. They're gonna run away with it. I'm on the bandwagon now. I'm a fellow Lion now. You know what I mean?
I like the Lions' chances to win here, but
I'm on the way.
I think the Raiders probably gonna. I mean, Garoppolo's been.
Dude, 6 picks, 6 touchdowns, 6 intos, bro. That's not like him.
Yeah, 5 touchdowns and 6 interceptions for the season for Garoppolo. But Jordan Love actually has 8 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, so that's
not bad. But I think Garoppolo is forcing the issue now. I think that's what it is. He's forcing it to Devontae.
Well, because they're getting behind. They're getting behind in games now, and they have to desperation throw it.
I agree 100%. He's forcing it in. They have to game manage. They have to run the ball.
Yeah, to use Jacobs
to run the ball. And the backup. Yeah. And, work off play action. Because if he becomes one-dimensional, I'm pretty sure if I'm a defense, I'm like, dude, let Jimmy beat us.
Yeah, let Jimmy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just got to stop the run and then let Jimmy try to beat you. And he can't because even when he was in San Francisco, he couldn't throw the ball down the field.
Again, he's one of those. Yeah, he's a system quarterback. He'd only hand it
off to his running back.
Yeah, Elijah Moore. Yeah.
Short throws only.
Mm-hmm.
He was never a guy that could push it down the field.
Yeah, he had Breida and Elijah Mitchell, I think. Yeah, running back. These guys were savages. And then last year he had McCaffrey, so for a couple of games. So he's a systems quarterback, man. You can't rely on this kid.
Yeah, he's not going to win you the game. He's going to only not make mistakes if he can keep on the ground.
Which is wild because he's not. For him to have 6 interceptions is uncharacteristic of him. That's what I think. That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't throw the ball like that. He doesn't.
Yeah, he's not supposed to. No, he's not supposed.
He never has. Even looking back in his Super Bowl performance, they only ran the ball a lot. They didn't really throw downfield.
Not at all. Again, he just needs to be playing.
This Raiders offense isn't really his forte, right? He doesn't really throw deep to Adams like that.
Yeah, but his coach it came from the Patriots. It's Josh McDaniel, bro. That's his coach.
Yeah, I mean, but nothing doesn't matter.
Why
the players they got in their system.
True.
They got a bunch of wide receivers, and they're like, oh well.
You got a bunch of diva wide receivers. That's what you got.
Yeah, yeah. Adams, the most diva wide receiver there is.
Yeah.
He always wanted. The reason why he left Green Bay was because he wanted to get the ball more.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't like that he wasn't getting the ball. That's wild.
And he wanted that paper too. Like, dude, if you want me to stay in Green Bay, you got to pay me a lot.
Yeah, the Raiders are willing to do both. They're willing to pay him a lot of money and also throw him the ball. So he's like, all right, yeah, cool.
And good luck with that, with them 6 interceptions. But I still, even with all that said, I still got the Raiders winning this game.
Yeah, I think the Packers just aren't quite there.
No,
offensively, defensively.
Yeah, but it wouldn't even. I don't even think something tells me the Packers are going to sneak out with a field goal at the end. I could see it
being close. I could see it being close.
On a stupid play.
Raiders will do something stupid.
Yeah, like a tushy to the touchdown, end the game.
Yeah.
A tush push. Pause. Can't really call it that.
Uncomfortable. All right, we have about 2 minutes left.
2 minutes, man. Looking for well, you know what? Let's get into. Have you been paying attention to the WNBA? This is the only good news in New York. It's the New York Liberty. The New York Liberty are in the finals. They lost today to the Las Vegas Aces. But just the fact, I actually did because I watched not all of it. When the 2 afternoon games were on halftime together, the Giants game and the Steelers game were at halftime, I just caught like a good 15 minutes of the WNBA game. So New York lost, but it's just the fact that there's a championship team in New York. There's a New York team playing for a championship. It's dope. It's cool. I might go to game 3. And I think it's next week. So I'm hoping to see if I can go take my daughter to go see it. Yeah, so looking forward to that. Hopefully, if not, go Liberty because that's the only bright spot in New York right now.
Yeah, every other team is kind of trash.
Yeah, man. Anything final you want to talk about?
Nope. I think we covered it all.
Yeah, man. This is a good times.
Yeah.
Good time. Yeah, man. Well, Garrett, always a pleasure. We'll talk again same time next week.
Next week, week 6.
All right. Hey, like and subscribe, everyone. Don't be
like
a
and
nerd
subscribe.
And
get hype.
Yeah. Yep. Get hype and Sportsload. We out, baby.